What is up, RPG fans? In this video, I will be making a tier list of all the characters in I Am Setsuna. This game is, some people love it, some people hate it, some people think it's mid. I think it's a pretty good game. I don't think it's my favorite game of all time, but you know what? One thing I did love was the combat. So let's rank the characters. All right, we're going to go in order of when we get them. So, you know, Endir, Setsuna, Aeterna, Nidr, Julienne, and spoiler guy. If you have not beaten the game, probably don't watch this because spoiler guy. But anyway, let's get into this. So the first character on this list is going to be Endir, and Endir is pretty much busted. I'm going to put him in the S tier. No, I'm going to put him in the A tier, actually. I think he's really, really good, but I wouldn't quite say S tier. However, there is one thing of his that is absolutely S tier, and that is Battle Cry. However, before Battle Cry, he's probably one of the weakest characters in my opinion. Like, nothing too special, but Battle Cry basically makes you just super OP. It buffs all your stats to the roof. And it's only for one turn, but you can do insane amounts of damage, tank lots of stuff. Like Battle Cry, super broken. However, the rest of Endir is pretty mediocre. He doesn't do way too much damage. He doesn't do anything crazy. But Battle Cry alone gives him an easy spot, A tier. Speaking of the A tier, we are going to continue with A tier characters with Setsuna. And Setsuna is a great character overall. She has great healing abilities and Luminaire, her ability that does damage, heals, and gives the whole team auto life. It's pretty amazing. But really in this game, I don't think she's the best healer. We'll talk about the best healer soon. But she's just a great support character all around, does decent damage. And really her main thing is Luminaire giving everyone auto life. But I don't think Setsuna is quite a broken character, but she's still really, really good. Alright, Aeterna, to me, easy S tier character. Here's why. All creation and permanence are just broken. Permanence, you guessed it, makes things permanent, which is more broken than you think. Making stat buffs permanent is broken. And all creation gives you singularity effects right away. Singularity effects, they are random, but all of them except for like one are absolutely broken. And you can just spam these over and over again. And for what? A little bit of MP, but it's so easy to restore MP in this game. And on top of that, Aeterna goes like twice as fast as all the other characters. She has great damage. She hits like 1 billion times, which with the right fluxations and the right talismans and all that stuff, you can do insane damage hitting that many times. Like I said, Aeterna is absolutely broken. In my opinion, though, Nidr is the most broken character of the game. He has so much health, it's obscene. He has all these great tanking abilities, all this stuff. And then on top of that, I mean, his damage isn't too great. However, he does have something called Diffuse, which lets you use items on the whole party, which is absolutely broken because you can spam items over and over and over again. And you might be like, well, Brighton, there's Mega Elixirs, but also Mega Elixirs don't come until after you beat the game, pretty much. So, yes. After you beat the game, though, I guess I would probably say the best party post-game would be Endir, Aeterna, and I don't know. If you're just spamming Mega Elixirs, maybe Kerr, because he does a bunch of damage. But I don't know. In the end, it's really, when it comes down to it, I would say that Nidr's best character in the game. Diffuse and his pretty much infinite survivability makes him fantastic. Alright, Kerr, I'm going to put in the B tier. Now, Kerr has amazing damage capability. His combo attacks do infinite damage, basically. But when you're comparing a game where pretty much every character is broken, Kerr is less broken. Why? Because he dies in like 2 hits. He just has no survivability whatsoever. However, he's insane. If you can get singularity effects with Aeterna, where it's the one where you never die, basically, or if you're running auto life strategies with Setsuna, yeah, Kerr is going to be pretty broken. But he does a ton of damage. But in a game where doing a ton of damage is basically every character, yeah, Kerr, you're not the best. All right, Julienne, I'm going to give B tier as well. Here's the problem. she does a good amount of damage. But like I said, in a game we're doing... actually, no, I'm going to put her above Kerr. In a game we're doing a ton of damage is basically not that surprising. Julienne's not too crazy. If we're going off who's the best in regular encounters, who's the best for grinding loot, Julienne is above everyone because of Astral. These two are above everyone because of Astral Bloom. But other than Astral Bloom grinding, basically Julienne you want to have in your party for every normal encounter. But that's not because she's good. That's because of how broken the loot system is. Well, broken in a good way or bad way, up to your interpretation. But Julienne is a decent character, but if it weren't for me wanting to grind loot all the time, Julienne is not really that great. Although I will give it to her, she has some good combo moves, and she doesn't die in one hit like her, so yeah. Alright, and then spoilery character Fides. Compared to the rest of them, he's an easy D. I'm sorry, but he's fun to use, but you have to grind the heck out of him to get any use out of him. And he really just isn't nearly as good as the other characters. Again, you get him literally right before the final boss. So he's only really good for the final boss and post-game. But if you want him to be good for the final boss, you have to leave the dungeon. And who's going to leave the dungeon right before the final boss? I'm sorry, but that's stupid. I don't think he's absolute trash, but he's pretty close to absolute trash in a game where you get all these characters like near the beginning and then you get him right before the final boss. If you do grind him up, I'd still probably put him right here at max potential, like above or below. Like at max potential, he's still not even close to these four characters, and that's sad. So, Fides, I'm sorry, but you easily are the worst character in I Am Setsuna. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down below your ranking. I know a lot of people say Endir's the best. A lot of people will probably say Setsuna. A lot of people like Kerr. I don't know. This game is pretty well balanced in that pretty much all the characters are absolutely broken. Even saying B tier, like these characters are still more broken than most characters in most video games because this game is pretty easy to break. But honestly, they're all pretty good. So if you want to have a team of Fides, Julienne, and Kerr, do whatever you want. I did that multiple times and still absolutely steamrolled everything. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, yeah, again, let me know down below your favorites. Peace out. Have a great day, RPG fans. Thank you again for watching this video. Bye.